I'm Peter, and my question is that there are so many options out there. How do I work out what technology I need to run my small business?
Great question. I'm with you. I find it hard, and I keep getting bombarded with all these messages and these new gadgets because I love a gadget. Speaking of gadget, gadgetguy.com.au, Val Quinn is with us. He knows all the answers to this. So when you start out and you say, yes, I need to improve my tech, how do you decide for yourself?
Well, it's so hard to keep up with all of this, but I think the first thing I ask is, what do you want to use the computer for? So is it for in the office only? Do you want to take it out and about? Do you want to use it for multiple things? You know, are you going to be using it for lots of heavy duty work, or is it web browsing? So all of these questions you just need to kind of ask yourself. And then from there, I would think about what's at the heart of these computers. What's the processor I need to start with? So I would think about this as, look for an Intel processor and make sure it's the latest generation, so 7th generation processor.
Right.
And then I would think about the screen. So is it big enough for what I need and comfortable enough for what I need? Does it have the right resolution? And then from there, maybe the storage space. Do I need an ultra-fast solid-state drive to get that great performance, or maybe something that's bigger and a little less expensive? So these are all things to consider. And then really, there's so many shapes and sizes of computers now. We have, you know, laptops, all-in-one desktops that are really slim and sit on your desk, or even two-in-ones or convertibles that can be changed shape to suit the purposes at hand. So
yeah, and in my business, we have, everyone's got a laptop, but at their desk, they just plug into a bigger screen and a keyboard.
That's right.
There's really tech to suit any business purpose, isn't there?
Absolutely.
But you've got to decide. It won't tell you what you need. You've got to decide what you need it for, and that'll clear it up. Are there any basics that we need in a business, just to start with, that you think, okay, this is bread and butter that every business has got to have?
I think starting with it, you need an Intel, probably latest generation, 7th generation processor. I would say 8 to 16 gigabytes of RAM, and then a hard disk of at least 500 gigabytes. I think that's what you want as a basic. And then from there, you can build on it.
And also with the new software coming in, you've got to make sure your tech is up to date to make sure that software works appropriately and at its best, don't you?
That's right too. Software is so important. So Windows 10, it's the latest operating system. It's the most secure version. It's the most capable version. So, you know, don't scrimp. Don't go for something old. You know, you can still probably buy some licenses that way, but just go for the very latest.
Yeah. What about some of the new innovations that are coming through with styluses and things like that?
Yeah, well, there are. I mean, with a 2-in-1 laptop, for example, and I've got one here. These use, first of all, they have touch screens as well. You can fold them over.
Right.
And they can basically be turned into a tablet like this. And then you can use a stylus to write on the screen. And Microsoft supports that with its digital ink support. So you can use it as a creative tool. You can set it up like this and watch movies and then turn it right back into a laptop again. So I really love these 2-in-1s. And I think they're really going to please a lot of people.
Okay. All right. So a lot of innovation there. As we said earlier, there's really tech for every business at the moment.